teachers and the ways they've implemented different strategies through technology with the virtual online learning. They've found multiple ways to have students interact in engagement rather than just simple answer questions. The 5th grade teachers have used the Flipgrid system, and it gives students a better way of demonstrating what they know rather than just writing it out in a message or in sentences or by text. They actually get to explain the knowledge that they've learned. We're really proud of them, and we hope they continue to use this.
As Ms. Weiss just shared with you, our teachers have done some phenomenal things in their teaching in virtual instruction. They've gone above and beyond the baseline expectation of simply laying out a program and asking students to complete it and offering feedback. Instead, it's been highly engaging, two-way communication with feedback from not only the teachers, but peer reviewing and beyond. And we could go more and more into this and make this a really long presentation for you. But instead, I'm going to allow our teachers and share some examples of students with what they've used so far. And this example is going to come from Flipgrid. And here are a couple teachers with testimonials that they've shared and how they've used it. And then you're going to see some examples of student work that has been submitted, which is extremely impressive considering the pandemic. So here goes.
Hello everyone, Miss Hill here. I wanted to share with you guys one of my many favorite online resources to use with students during online learning. It's called Flipgrid. It is a video platform where a teacher can go in and create a prompt, as you're seeing on the screen, and then we give the link to the students. The teacher has the option of videos lasting anywhere from 30 seconds all the way up to 5 minutes, depending on what you wanted them to do. If it's a really quick thing, it'll be a short amount of time, but if we wanted them to read a page to us, we might do 5 minutes so that they would have time to complete the page, because some people read slower than others. We've used this platform in reading and in math, in social studies. I especially love using it in math because online learning, math teachers are cringing right now. We want to see that the kids know how to do the math, right? We want to make sure they're not using calculators or big brothers and sisters or mom and dads, that they understand the process of doing the math problem. So Flipgrid's a wonderful way to do that because they can then show us or teach us how to do the problem. And then we know they've learned that concept to mastery. It can be used with anything. The teacher can make the Flipgrids to where the videos are only the teacher will see them, or we can make it to where they can see each other's and then have a discussion. They can go in and make comments on it, which is really good because it's really hard for 4th and 5th graders to understand the concept of a blog and keep it to relevant information. They want to say, hi, what are you doing? What's up? What's new today? So this is a good way to keep them focused on their learning so they can go in and watch another student's video, and then they can make comments on that video and why they feel the same way or why they disagree with that person. And all of that is controlled by the teacher. The teacher can have that fixed to where it only goes on the website if the teacher approves it. It's a wonderful tool. It's a wonderful online tool, and the students have really enjoyed doing it. And it's a way to keep us a little bit engaged, and we're not missing out so much on that discussion aspect. You know, that's a very important piece. When you're in a social studies classroom, the discussion is key, and we've missed a lot of that with this online platform. So I think it's a good way for us to get a little bit of that back. Hope you enjoy.
Fifth grade has been using Flipgrid in most of our content areas, and in science, last week the students were learning about the stars and constellations, and so with the constellation project, they were allowed to choose a constellation, and then they had to research that constellation. Then they were allowed to create that constellation using whatever art form they wanted. Some digitally created it using Sumo Paint. Some used pom-poms, or they drew it with chalk, or they used a hole punch and put a colored piece of paper behind it. But they created it. And then with Flipgrid, they videotaped themselves giving the the project, they presented the information that they had researched, and they got to show off their art. And with Flipgrid, the really neat thing is that they can, the other students can comment on their projects and on their videos, and we really have received a lot of positive positive comments, and the students really have sent emails and said that they really like doing the Flipgrid. They like doing these type projects. For the most part, some are a little resistant, but we really have gotten good results with Flipgrid, and we are going to continue to use it.
Flipgrid has been an awesome resource to have while teaching math virtually to my 5th graders. If they are given a problem and then they have to make a video explaining how they came to the answer that they received, and so then I can check each step and see exactly what issues they're having and where I need to direct my instruction.
My problem is 4,725 divided by 15. First of all, we put down our steps so we would remember what to do. And then I wrote down my 15s all the way down to 105. And now we divide 15.
Daniel Boone is more well known because he settled more areas. And also explored much more and had better.
I think Daniel Boone is remembered because of his courage in helping build the Fort Boonesborough.
24 goes into 2 0 times. 2 times 0 equals 0. 2 minus 0 equals 2.
2,268 divided by 24. 2 won't go into 24, so that's 0. 2 minus 0 is...
I feel like the bad outweighs the good in the Native American exchange. My thinking, guns and horses, but does that really help whenever your friends are dying because settlers going in? Then they bring over their diseases, such as smallpox. Stuff like the hunting grounds are being affected.
I think the guy is a Geneva Empire protector because he has a bow and arrow in his hand. He is riding
From This is special reporter Hez Crouch from Channel 5 News. So,
I just want to say thank you to all of our veterans. That is an unbelievable job for a human to do. I've actually have 3 family members in the veterans. I only have pictures of 2 of them. This is Monty Lewis. Hello, I am Eli Jackson, and today I am bringing you a story about a gorilla that helps an injured bird.
That's only the tip of the iceberg with the amazing work going on school-wide, not just in 4th and 5th grade, engaging high interactive activities during virtual learning. Although we're not in person, this is the next best thing, and I think it's going amazing. So shout out to all the teachers, shout out to all the students, and to all the parents who've been supportive there. And thank you to our district administration and board members for all the support. Thanks a lot.